That was so good. Lift, 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 dance. It's like Ayrton Senna driving technique. Sounds like she's been used properly. Guess who done it? Because we're already done a lap. And long story short, I've been very happy about the car. So good job on the setup. So yeah, in short, Mini Cooper S. Clubman, yeah, so to go to the club and stuff. With about 200 horsepower, you said?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so, and very moderate track setup. You have PS5 tires, you have VMAX big brake kit with stock VMAX brake pads, but as you're about to see, they were actually good. And KW V3 suspension, and a couple of mods here and there, I guess. So, yeah, but overall, this is the total package, and it was very, very good. I didn't expect much of it, but you're about to see that this was actually very nice. So good job on the setup.
Thanks.
And is there anything else we need to add?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Okay, well then I guess enjoy the lap. It seems like it's a bit of a mess of a session because you need to have a lap. Here's the window. Okay, so remember how to mini. You need to have a lap ticket in order to get onto the car park. If you don't have it, you will be told that you need to have a lap ticket to get onto the car park and sent elsewhere. And then usually people end up having a discussion, etc, etc. So creates a lot of traffic jams. Any case, welcome on board of our Mini. Oh, that was not too bad. So shift light is set for about 6,500 RPM. You do not see the shift light, but I do, because it's externally mounted and I didn't include it in the camera. So far, the power is alright. 180 kilometers per hour through the compression, not too bad. The most important thing is it's been raining the whole day, but it also has been drying up the whole day. So we need to see how the track is. Be prepared for sudden loss of traction because you come out of the corner and it's wet. Yeah, but for the rest, oh, very nice indicating of the car ahead of us. So first impression of the car, I heard the outside wheel spinning slightly. So although we have PS4 S maybe tires, either the alignment or most likely, of course, the lack of LSD is not really helping. Suspension is a bit on the soft side, but it's actually quite alright for the Nürburgring. Brakes are quite good, that's what I'm happy about, because it's aftermarket big brake kit of VMAX. It comes with TEV certification, so very favorable among the German drivers. Suspension is handling the directional changes quite good, because yeah, it swallowed the curb nicely. And now we can do some lift off oversteer, but watch out for the traffic ahead of us. But it was quite nice dancing, yeah. So suspension is good, the setup is quite nice. You can go a bit stiffer, but I think it's a nice compromise and good setup. It's gonna lift through here, then on the gas, car is being sent to the outside a bit, but still quite okay speed, 170 something. Do the 6th gear, we have a car ahead of us, didn't see us, well, should be fine. Going in the 6th gear through Charoudin, it's not too bad. Yeah, not picking up too much speed, let's do a bit of little downshift to 5th on the gas. The back end feels stable, so that's quite good, especially like with front wheel driven cars. Some Austrian M240. Usually Foxhole is the part that dries up the latest, so we can expect that the bottom of it is still wet. Yep, as you can see here. So this is just something that you get with the track knowledge, so be cautious through here, because all of a sudden it could be very spicy, and I have no interest in spicy today other than for dinner. Having chicken hearts and rice for dinner with some extra chili, it's information you didn't ask for, but you're getting it anyway. Good. Giving a bit of a show because Stayside Supercars is filming there. Shout out to Nathan, and also Auto Addiction, two top OGs of channels that film stuff around the Nürburgring. Yeah, so far so good. I don't know what the temperature gauge is doing for From here it looks alright. Tires are doing quite well as well. No, I'm actually quite happy with the setup. Of course, you can go for stiffer suspension and grippier tires and better brakes, but then it becomes maybe a bit too much, because now the car is pretty playful. Like, let's watch out through here to miss because the inside is still wet. How's the apex? Apex is good, so full on the gas to the outside. We're doing well, fantastic, quite happy. On the brakes are performing also quite good, even for the stock pads of VMAX. It's really not bad at all. There was some car behind me. I was hoping it would catch up, but not yet. Yeah, there is an M2 coming. It was, I think, behind me in traffic. I'm sure it's going to catch up because the power difference is almost double, because this is like, what, 200? And the other is at least 370, but where do you find the stock M2 nowadays? That was a very good entry. So you can balance very nicely with lift-off oversteer. If the car didn't turn in enough, you just lift, it turns in more, but not to a dangerous extent. So it's really good. Yeah, today's temperatures are good. Doing still a bit cautious through here. Whoppa! Very good turn in. Still wet on the right side. I assume the third left-hander through here is going to be also wet. Let's see if I'm right, if I'm correct. But that part of the track is usually that gets dried up the last. So it's going to be about here. Some wet spots, but nothing out of ordinary. Quite good. M2 coming up. Let's show that we allow it to pass. I put the indicator to the right, but I don't see it actually indicating. Big heat. Didn't see if it was a comp. I don't think so, judging by the exhaust size. I hear the indicator now. Hello? Okay, you stop indicating. Oh, there's a fast Porsche taxi, so let's indicate for it now. Downshift. Off we go. So, alright, M2 got a bit scared. So, what I notice quite often is that overtaking etiquette, the biggest dangers when people allow someone to overtake, they do it wrong. What does that mean? They go on the brakes, they look in the mirrors instead of looking ahead, so they end up off the track themselves. So if I can give you one tip, if the car is passing you, you see the car in the mirror, okay, there is a car behind me, indicate it to the right, stay right, look ahead of you, and maintain the same momentum you were having before. So do not suddenly go on the brakes, because that might cause really big issues. Do not do a sudden trajectory change. So be predictable is rule number one of any traffic, and especially on racetrack. Yeah, I think we can say that if I can maintain this kind of pace while talking to you about my dinner and stuff, it's quite good. And now you can see that the parts where it's not important to have lots of power, we start catching up with them too. So yeah, this shows that the car's handling is very well set up. Also need to be again aware for potential wet spots on the track, but all is going well so far. That was so good. Not sure if you've seen the lift-off oversteer. Just like once again, lift again more. You can dance so nicely. I'm really starting liking this car. So lift, turn, lift, turn, lift. There we go. Very good. No, overall, really happy. Like I said in the beginning, it could be a bit stiffer, a bit better, but I like the playfulness of it because it's still safe, and you can be really fast, and it allows you to become a better driver, but by extracting more of the car while still having safe momentum. Really good. Let's keep it planted through here. No sudden lift or you're gonna have a big issue. Alrighty. My good. There's a bit of traffic up ahead. Should we downshift? Yeah, fourth gear should be enough. I really like it. Woo-hoo. You you can see the car mid-corner grabbing more. That's what you do with lifting. So once again, really, really nice. But you need to be fully confident in the car and the setup and know what it's going to do and how it is going to react. Yeah. Lift, dance. It's like Ayrton Senna driving technique, because that's what he was doing mid-corner, lots of throttle blipping, and I think it had to do with making the car steer in the direction that they wanted to go. Of course, we can discuss whether it had to do with keeping the turbochargers pulled up and etc. And I think Driver 61 made actually a detailed video on it to go more in details, but sometimes I like to say, I do lots of lift off oversteer mid-corner to pretend that I'm Ayrton Senna. Anyway, I think I said everything I need to say about the car throughout the drive. I'm really positively surprised. I'll be honest with you, had lots of cars to choose from today, like often. And I thought, this one is not too spicy, not too crazy, because I don't know how the track conditions are. It might be quite bad. So I do not want to have something overpowerful that will become dangerous or unusable. Therefore I said, you know what, let's go for this Mini Cooper. And even in dry conditions, this was lots of fun. This was really good fun. I'm really positively surprised. I thought I was going to be more like something might be not good, but everything was fabulous. We smelled something, but no warnings. So maybe it's the first time we used the brakes properly. Who knows? I liked it. It's very nice to have a nice evening chat and some laps. So I hope you guys enjoyed as well. And yeah, not much to add.